All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving deep into some massive leaks coming out of OpenAI about their next big model, codenamed Spud. We're going to put on our tech analyst hat and really break down what this could mean for the market, for developers, and yeah, for the entire AI arms race.
So, this is the big question, right? The one that every investor and developer is asking. For a little while now, it's felt like Anthropic's Claude has been sitting pretty at the top. But if these leaks are even half true, it looks like OpenAI wasn't just trying to catch up. Nope. It seems they've been plotting a huge strategic leap to snatch back that crown.
Okay, so here's how we're going to tackle this. First, we'll look at who they're up against. Then we'll get into the 2-year plan behind this thing. After that, we'll dig into the juicy stuff, what it can actually do, from writing its own code to acting like a true business agent. And we'll wrap up by asking the big question, is this it? Is this the move that puts them back on top for good?
All right, Section 1. Let's really set the scene here. Right now, if you ask a lot of developers who the champ is, they're going to say Anthropic's Claude 3 Opus. It's been the benchmark. So for OpenAI to make a splash, they don't just need to be good. They have to clear a ridiculously high bar.
And this is where it gets real. We're starting to hear from people who've actually gotten their hands on it. And they're not just saying it's pretty good. No. They are making direct comparisons to Anthropic's best stuff. The buzz is that Spud isn't just a small step up. It's a full-on challenger for that #1 spot.
Okay, moving on. Now the timeline here is absolutely key. You got to understand, this isn't just GPT-4 with a few new bells and whistles. What the leaks are pointing to is a whole new architecture, from the ground up. And get this, it's been in the works for a couple of years, which in AI time, well, that's basically a geological epoch.
And it's not just speculation. OpenAI's own president, Greg Brockman, basically confirmed it. He said this model is the product of 2 full years of research. Like I said, 2 years in AI is an eternity. And that tells you something really important. They weren't just fiddling with the settings. They were pouring a completely new foundation.
And you have to listen to the exact words Brockman used here. He called it a new base. Think about that. This isn't about one big jump in performance. It's about building a new engine of progress that makes all future jumps happen faster and faster. From a strategic standpoint, wow, that is a game changer.
So, what does this new foundation actually mean in practice? Well, let's look at one of the biggest battlegrounds out there, coding. To be frank, this is an area where Anthropic's Opus has been winning lately. But all signs point to Spud not just competing, but maybe flipping the whole table.
Yeah, we are talking about a totally different way of thinking about this. The models we have now, they're like junior developers. They're helpful for sure, but you got to watch them, correct their work. The leap we're hearing about with Spud is more like hiring a senior architect who can take a vague idea on a napkin and just build the entire thing from scratch. We're talking one-shotting an entire app.
And this isn't just talk. We're seeing some wild examples leak out. There's this one called Voxelcraft, basically a Minecraft clone built from a single prompt, and the word is it blows away what competitors have managed to do. We're also seeing examples of HTML apps that are just solid. They work, they don't break, and get this, it's supposedly 3 to 4 times faster. For any dev team, that's not just an improvement, that's a revolution in your workflow.
Okay, so let's try to put some numbers on this. Now, full disclosure, these are speculative, pieced together from the leaks. But look at this. We're talking about a potential jump of 10, maybe 15% across all these key benchmarks. And if that's true, well, that's not just catching up. That's lapping the competition. They would definitively retake the lead, especially in coding.
But here's the thing you have to realize. This crazy new coding ability, it's not just about making developers' lives easier. That's just one piece of a much, much bigger puzzle. This is the bedrock for their real endgame. Creating a genuinely autonomous digital worker for big business.
I mean, think about the AI agents we have today. They're basically, as someone put it, a cursor with autocomplete. You know, you're still the one driving. You tell it exactly what to do step by step. The ambition here, it's something else entirely. It's an agent you can give a complex business objective to, like analyze last quarter's sales data and draft a strategy for the next. And it just does it. The whole workflow, by itself.
And when you look at it through that lens, all of OpenAI's recent technical moves just click into place. Why are they so obsessed with native multimodality and computer vision? Well, an agent can't use a computer if it can't see the screen, right? Why the push for deep reasoning and complex enterprise workflows? Because that's exactly what a digital worker needs to do to be useful. It all connects.
But okay, it's not all about code and business logic.
The other side of this coin is creativity. And yeah, the leaks are pointing to a huge upgrade there too. There's a new image model in the works, and people are calling it Images V2.
So what's the big deal with this new version? It's all about nailing the edge cases, the tricky stuff, where other models just fall apart. And the reason it's so good, apparently, is that it has a much better world model. It just gets it. It understands physics, how light should bounce off a surface, the nuances of different art styles. That lets it handle prompts that are way more complex and specific.
I mean, you can just see the difference. Take a look at this. The prompt was for a screenshot in the style of GTA San Andreas. The older model, okay, it's a lion, it kind of looks like a video game. But the new one, bam! It is San Andreas. It's got the specific lighting, the art style, the whole vibe. The difference in quality is just night and day. But maybe the craziest example is this one. The prompt was to design a website for a company selling pink, glittering fairy milk. I know. A competitor's model might spit out something functional, a generic web page. But the new model's design, the leakers are saying it just has better taste. It's not just about putting things in the right place, it has a sense of art direction, of branding. For anyone in a creative industry, that's a massive, massive deal.
Okay, let's take a step back and put all these pieces together. What does this all add up to? What is the big strategic play here that OpenAI is making with Spud?
It's not just one thing. It's a full-on, multi-front assault. You've got the autonomous coder going after the entire software development world. You have the enterprise agent aimed squarely at corporate workflows. Then you have the superior creative partner for designers and marketers. And holding it all up is that brand new architectural base, built to accelerate everything that comes next. This is so much bigger than just a better chatbot. This is a clear, calculated play to own the most valuable parts of the entire AI market.
And so that leaves us with one final kind of chilling thought. It took them 2 years to make this leap. But if their new engine of progress works as advertised, and every competitor's now scrambling, how long until the next one? A year? 6 months? For anyone in this space, investor or developer, the real question isn't just who's winning today, it's how on earth are we going to keep up with what's coming tomorrow?